trigger, ride the bullet, cut the cord wrapped around your neck. Hanging by threads, hands bleeding. Hit your glory, write your story, seize the moment, no regrets. Our name in stone forevermore. We want more, we want more, we want more. It's our time.
Waits, nice pass to Watkins. Watkins shoots, nice. He scores! And that's a hat trick for Peyton Watkins. Still out there, gets it on his forehand, and gets a shot, he scores!
Yeah, that's a nice shot there, Ian.
What a one-man record crew that young man was. Chances the Blues had at the netminder.
Close range there.
And there's their number 15. He's their stud. He shoots.
Nice save.
And Lipstick with a huge save. Shoots.
Nice.
And he scores.
He undressed him there, I think.
No, it hits for him. He shoots, and it goes in!
Yeah, wow, that was an awesome.
What a laser beam! Pat drops it off the center. Center's gonna get a shot, and it goes in! There's a Pat Watkins goes up, he scores! So face-off win, Peyton Watkins with the puck, throws it up over the netminder, and it is a 1-1 tie. That's a beautiful play, and your Quad City Blues are going to come away with an outstanding road win. Blues hockey is back on the air. Thanks for your patience. We're almost ready to get underway. The final stroke of the ice cleaning as he's making one more pass, get things cleaned up. Well, exciting game for JV, a little bit closer than a lot of people, maybe felt it should be. 3-2 was the score. The JV Blues got.
I didn't catch the final shots on goal, but we had to have quite a few more than Ames did. But it was definitely got interesting at the end there. Got a little chippy, but. In the end, a win is a win, right?
A win. Mark, why don't you go ahead and give us a little bit of stats for this game?
Okay, well, let's see. Well, Varsity, first of all, the starting lineup today is going to be Habercorn, Peters, and Sitter up front, Sturzer and Oswald on the blue line, and Evan Listick is going to get the start today. So he's got a big save percentage, .932. So he's up there. He's played great for us all year. So we can't go wrong with either one of our goaltenders. So
you look at one of those. So. You look at I was looking, writing those stats down and. You look at Nelson with the .940 save percentage, and then Evan with the .93.
Yeah.
You couldn't ask for a better goalie tandem in the league, that's for sure.
No, like I said, there's no backup goal. You got two great starters. So. And
then, what are some of the other? What's our overall record, and where do we sit so far?
Let's say we're 14-3 overall now. So I think we're what are we? 28. So 28 points. It's 61 goals in the last 9 games. So we piled on the games, the shots so far. So shots come, we keep shooting, and the goals come. So
we'll get you standings here as far as overall, with Waterloo and control of the league. 18 games played, actually 35 points. And Waterloo continues to pound people. Sioux City and then your Blues in third place, right behind Sioux City. Sioux City actually stole one from us a while back, so that gives them that 1 point extra in the standings. And then you're going to look at the points leaders for your Blues. Peyton Watkins, big day yesterday. He jumps into the lead with 22 points. He's a goal leader, 14 goals. Andrew Kramer as well as 22 points, 10 goals, 12 assists, and Stonepan's going to round that top three out with 21 points. So really consistent, Mark.
Yeah, the three of those guys, that line last night really piled it on, had a great game, and just piled up a lot of points last night. So
when you look through stats in the league and going through a lot of times you'll see 2 or 3 guys leading teams and then everybody else. And this team, we have our top 6 guys.
Yeah.
All real close with each other, and that's just team chemistry and team consistency.
Yep, top 2 lines have been, you count on guys every night, but the other 2 lines have stepped up to help out.
So again, 14-3 is your record for the Blues, 2-14. Both teams have played 17 apiece. The last 5, your Blues undefeated, 5-0, and actually they've won 9 straight. And like I said before, they're third in the league, and Ames in 12th.
But they're not going to lay down for us today. They're going to come out probably battling just like JV did. So
today's starting lineups is going to be Kramer, our stretch at Abercorn. At center, Sitter, and Peters will be the line mates. And Sturzer and Tyler Oswald, T.O., is going to be on defense. And old Evan, who we just talked about, is going to be in net. Sam Nelson will be his backup. So we'll get the national anthem, get things rolling here in just a little bit, the announcement of the starters. You're listening to Blues Sports Network. Stay tuned for Blues hockey action on the Blues Sports Network.
Good morning. Welcome to the River's Edge for this morning's Midwest High School League contest between the Ames Little Cyclones and your Quad City Blues. Here is your starting lineup for the Little Cyclones. On left defense, number 17, Jackson Kinnert. On right defense, number 26, Gunnar Jones. Center, number 32, Ethan Tulp. Left wing, number 7, Trey Bumgardner. Right wing, number 15, Luke Nemeth. Goalie, number 1, John Anderson. The Little Cyclones are coached by Chris Schmalley and Aaron Goebel. And now the starting lineup for your Quad City Blues. On defense, number 15, a senior from Pleasant Valley High School, Tyler Oswald. On defense, number 20, a junior from Pleasant Valley High School, Sam Sturzer. At center, number 6, a senior from Pleasant Valley High School, Andrew Habercorn. At left wing, number 14, a senior from Moline High School, Keaton Peters. At right wing, number 19, a junior from Bettendorf High School, Ryan Sitter. And your goalie, number 29, a sophomore from Assumption High School, Evan Listick. The Blues are coached by Nick White and Todd Watkins. The referees for today's games are Matt Heyman and Kyle Larson. The linesmen are Ron Wicks and Chris Marshall. Now, would everyone please remove your hats and rise as you are able for the playing of our national anthem.
Well, there you go. Game time is at hand as your Blues get ready to start things off with their 18th game of the season. And hopefully, Mark, we can continue that 9-game win streak.
Right.
Blues have played extremely well here at home.
Come out strong. I said, get those pucks deep. And he said we had a lot of luck getting guys right in front there, getting wide open and taking some shots right in front of the net. So get those pucks deep and go to the net. So and play smart. They don't need to be, if they get frustrated, want to take some penalties, just let them. Just don't retaliate, and we'll go on the power play.
Yeah, and yesterday Ames really, I commended them because they did get down and they started, you think a lot of times, a lot of teams will start to, play dirty
out of frustration, just do some things you don't normally do, right?
But they stayed pretty cool and collected.
Yeah.
So, get things underway. Got the news here today in the house, getting some footage for us, so we appreciate them being here covering the Blues hockey. As the Blues are going to gain control, Sitter's going to chip it up. Habercorn and Sitter bumped ever so slightly. Tyler Oswald throws it at the net. Habercorn took a swing at it. Ooh, Habercorn, lots of time behind the net. Throws it. Sturzer, he throws it at the net.
They got redirected somewhere.
Well, Sturzer yesterday, first goal on the board.
Yeah.
We talked a lot about that goal. Buck's going to squirt into our zone. Sturzer, right on cue, gets a hold of it, flips it up. Tries to get it over to Oswald. Oswald's able to chip it up to Sitter. So Sitter has a bobble off of his stick. Oswald to his forehand, drops it off to Sturzer. Sturzer going to walk it in, lots of room. Drops it off to Sitter. Sitter with lots of room. Almost like to see them shoot the puck there. I mean, there's a lot of space.
Says, get it to your forehand and just let it go.
Let it go.
You got that kind of time anyway.
Watkins, he tries to drop or jump the passing lane. Swaley's able to hit it up ice, get it as far as the red line. Kramer, Swaley, battle for the puck. Patton, he has it on his stick. He chips it. And it just took a tip of one of the Ames players' sticks, goes out of play, surprises the fans along the boards. Face-off neutral zone by Patton. Kramer going to control it, give it off to Hitchborn. Hitchborn's going to walk it up, backhanded. Into the Ames zone as Ames goes back behind their netminder, pressured by Patton. Ames gets control. Kramer, good forecheck.
Yep. Yeah, just put the pressure on him, make a mistake, and cough the puck up. So
Patton with the puck. Ames actually fell down. Swaley, he's going to throw it hard. It's knocked down 3 times. Kramer, he throws at a weird angle. Watkins, nice pass over to Swaley. Swaley throws it down hard and low. Again, good decision by Swaley. Had lots of room, lots of times, and Ames going to
ice it. Yeah,
throw it down the ice.
Yeah, that line there, they were they piled on the points yesterday, but played a great game. Seemed like they couldn't do any wrong there, and so I'd like to see them continue that today. Everybody else jump in and help out too.
So the Habercorn line, they're back out on the ice. Habercorn wins it forward, shoots, and it hits a post as a bobbling puck. And Ames is going to bring it out. Habercorn, great individual effort as he was able to win it forward. Shot goes in on Litstick. So Litstick, he's tried out just a little bit. A little give and go by Ames. Peters tries to throw it up the ice, avoids a check, gets it back on his stick, tries to hit Habercorn. Peters is going to hit it up ice, get as far as the red line. Ames is going to throw it back in our zone. O'Neill out there on defense with Weaver. Give and go. Habercorn skates it in. Weaver and O'Neill go take a breather, a sitter, and the puck on his stick. Ames lost his tool of choice, is able to transition up into our zone. So just like that. And I tell you what, Mark, we've talked about this a lot. Ames really has a lot of guys playing both JV and varsity.
Yeah, yep.
You see, in fact, the line that started the JV game, they started this game.
Right. Yeah, it's tough when you're kind of short-handed players, not enough players, and you got guys got to play both ways. So
Tyler Oswald out to the wing. Patton Tried to hit sitter. He wants that pass back as Ames just throws it up high in the air and goes out of play.
Need to calm down and settle back into our game here. Just like I said, get those pucks deep, and we need to skate hard to them. Get things set up.
So center ice face-off due to that puck getting thrown out of play by Ames. Kramer comes away with it. Patton, good face-off win. So Kramer throws it deep. Watkins is on his horse, goes in after it. Gets a pass off to Patton. Patton's going to hold and wait. Lots of time, lots of space. Cross to Hitchborn. Hitchborn with the shot.
Nope,
right in the
net,
belly.
Yep. It's all right. He had a nice open shot right down the middle there. So
good pass by Patton.
That's good. Find that guy up high, and if he's got room, skate it in, then take the shot.
You know, Ames did that quite a bit yesterday, too. It just gives a lot of space and time.
Yeah, we had some really wide open shots right in the slot.
Face-off. Won by your Blues. Patton knocks it up, tries to get it to Swally. Swally step, miss. As Ames is going to bring it over the blue line, throw it towards Evan. Evan makes the solid save.
Yep, right in the chest.
Gobbles it up. So Ames with a couple shots already this early.
They've both been about the same area there, right way up top of the circle there from quite a ways out.
You know, that was something, too, that yesterday Ames didn't do a lot of that. They held it a little bit too long, so now taking that shot.
Taking a shot earlier. They're probably hoping the same way you can get a rebound somewhere down the line.
Good face-off win. Patton, he's going to swing it hard around to O'Neill. So O'Neill and Weaver are usually partnered up on defense. Puck squirts free into the slot, and Weaver comes away with it. Kramer, he has it now on his stick. He's going to skate it up and give it over to Watkins. Watkins, good catch as he brings it to the red line and dumps it deep. It's going to take a nice bounce off the boards. And I love I don't know if Watkins deliberately does that, but, you know, a lot of times that's kind of the play.
So, yeah, bounce it real hard off the boards and then using it as a pass almost. Don't you pass it to yourself and just, you know, catches the goalies off guard too. If you're going one way and it bounces out the other side, you get a wide open net. The guy come down the other side.
So first time we'll see DeYoung's line out there with Prieto. Prieto backhand tries to center it towards the net. So Finley and Mahoney out there. Or scratch that, DeYoung and Finley out there with Prieto. Hitchborn chips it up hard off the boards. Gets into our zone as Ames tries to drop pass. And Finley, thank you very much, as he's going to skate it up. He's going to flip it up high in the air. And it goes in after it. So nice play by Finley as he was able to transition it fairly deep. Hitchborn, he's harassed, gets it over to Finley. Puck's going to bounce free to Prieto. Prieto tries to hit it to Swally. Swally backhands it, tries to give him a pass right back.
Oh, fuck.
Again, good forecheck. Nice pass to Swally. Swally.
Who's that? Prieto on the far side there.
Good heads-up play by Swally's.
Found Prieto over the overside, wide open. Settled it down, but it's too late. Couldn't get a shot. He's kind of moving away from the net a little bit, but it's a good pass.
Face-off one, shot towards the net. It's a good face-off win and another shot. Ryan Sitter had two opportunities. And we're going to get a horn blowing here. I don't know if that was intentional or not. Might have been an accidental horn bumpage by Sean O'Neill.
Some horn honkage.
Yeah, horn honkage. Say that 3 times fast. Starts are good keep, backhands it in to Keaton Peters. Keaton, nice move. Shot at a weird angle. Habercorn never afraid. He's going to throw it at the net at all different angles. Oswald moved up from the blue line. Peters took his spot. Ames chips it up the boards. Sturzer, it's a race. Sturzer, he's got time. Hits it back up the boards to Peters. Peters swings it back around to Oswald. And Oswald's going to pick it up, settle things down, look up ice, send it over to Sitter. Sitter is going to look. Nifty little move there, a little stutter step. Over to Habercorn. Habercorn gets it deep, but not deep enough as Ames is able to jump on the puck. Bouncing puck, gets to Habercorn. Habercorn throws it at the net. Oswald throws it hard at the net, goes wide. I think that might have been tipped.
Yeah, it was kind of fluttering like it got tipped a little bit.
Sturzer looks around. Again, plenty of space and time. Throws it up the boards, tries to hit Sitter. A little too hot to handle. It's going to go down for and icing.
Yeah, kind of got caught between the boards and the stick there. Just couldn't settle it down.
So Watkins is going to take the draw. Going to try to win it forward. Ames gets control of it. Throws it actually in on Evan. Evan makes a good stop. Didn't have a lot on it, but good to see him ready for the puck. Kramer.
Tipped it.
A little too far out of his reach. Yeah. And tipped for an icing. We'll do it all over again.
Oh, you got the...
So we're going to face off to the right of Litstick. Patton this time. And then Watkins switch things over. Patton will go back to his normal spot in the circle as he hits a face-off win to Weaver. Weaver tries to float it up high. Good catch by Kramer as Watkins and Kramer hit up ice. Kramer drops it off to Patton. Patton with time and space. Tries to throw it across. I think he might have been trying to hit Weaver. But got knocked down by an Ames player as Kramer had it on his stick. Nifty little move to O'Neill. O'Neill throws it in. Hits Patton. Kramer actually had to jump out of the way. Stalemate along the boards. Patton comes away with it. Patton tried to hit Watkins in the slot. Gets it taken off of his stick. So good battle. Kramer chips it to himself. Kramer behind the net. Turns, spins. Looking for some space and some room. Ames really clogging things up there in that corner.
Yeah, they're just collapsing down deep there. We can't... got three guys behind the net there, too, so that should be somebody open for us.
Ames is going to skate it up ice. Going to hit the blue line, throw it at Evan. Evan didn't have to make a play, went wide. Ames making some line changing. O'Neill, he avoids a hit, but Ames is able to keep it under his own for a brief second. Thrown out to Patton. Watkins, he's swung and whiffed.
Fly by.
As Ames transitions. Good positioning by Weaver, but Ames gains control. Pass in the slot, knocked away by Keaton Peters, who had fallen down on one knee. Puck in the corner. Hitchborn, Sitter. Looked like he tried to
trying to get
Patton.
the stone, but yeah. Couldn't get anything on his backhand.
Weaver back over to Sitter. Quick little feet. Like a little deer prancing when he gets it going. Peters tried to make a move at the blue line, just ran out of room as Hitchborn and Schwally are out there now on defense, and it's going to end up in a corner. Ames makes some line changes. Lots of room and space, and there's a turnover that you hate to see because I think Hitchborn saw Sitter right at the last second, and then just too far out of his reach.
Just missed. We had all kinds of room over there. They were off for a change, and he got big eyes and just didn't connect on the pass.
And those are those passes that, as the season progresses, gets later in the year, you're going to really want to have back. Face-off won by Ames. They got a shot in on Litstick, but hit the side of the net. Didn't even really have to make a play.
2-1 Fury.
2-on-1. Keane Peters. Habercorn.
Oh, behind him.
It looked like it might have been tipped by Ames. So good defensive help, recovery by Ames as Habercorn has it on his stick. Schwally jumps into the fray, and he's going to back out. Habercorn back to Schwally. Schwally tries to throw it deep into the corner. Ames helps us out by tipping it up in the air, and then it finally goes out of play. I tell you, the amount of times those pucks go out of ice, out of the playing surface on a weekly basis here at the River's Edge is just...
Especially on the short glass on the side here.
It's just unbelievable. So 8:24 left to go. Ames is going to win the faceoff. They're going to bring it up ice. Sturzer, good position. As he's just going to ride the Ames player and check himself in the boards as Tyler Oswald backhands it up. Ames with the shot. Knuckle puck. Thrown at Litstick. It was actually redirected. Mahoney now out there on the ice with Tyler Oswald giving it over to Sturzer. Sturzer looks up ice. Feeds a nice pass to Stevenson. Stevenson drops it off to Mahoney. Mahoney with the shot. Didn't get all of it. Went extremely wide, but it was a shot towards net. Tyler gets turned around again.
We got to get back and recovered with the stick play there.
Pass goes towards the front of Litstick. Shot towards Litstick. It's blocked down by Sturzer. Another shot goes towards Litstick. got to Litstick this time.
Yep.
Sturzer was in a good spot. Flipped up in the air. Mahoney
Get
said,
off
I've
the
had
change, yeah.
or DeYoung says, I've had enough of this. And Mahoney, DeYoung, and Carter get off the ice. And Patton's line jumps on, and Sturzer's going to settle things down. So stretch pass, tried to hit Kramer. Ames this time ready for it, and then
Came in offsides
skating
there.
offsides. So got a little sloppy there for a minute.
There's a little bit of a scrum there in front of the net there. Fought off a couple shots, but got to take care of that puck, get it out hard.
Patton, good solid win to Hitchborn. Hitchborn actually knocked it down out of the air and gets control. He's just going to skate it up. So it's Hitchborn, brings it up. Harassed just enough by Ames. He had to turn over the puck, and Ames had it in their possession, but Kramer's going to come away with it. He's going to throw it in deep. Ames goalie knocks it down, settles things for us.
Yep.
Actually helped us out, allowed us to get everybody back down. Patton tried to center it. Over to Hitchborn. Hitchborn, he's going to dump it over to Patton. Patton's going to let it go to Watkins. Ames is going to get a hold of it. They're going to bring it up ice. Ames turns, surveys, looks behind the net. Brings it up. Move. Kramer tried to get on the forecheck. Ames tried to stretch past the red line. Didn't go very far. Hitchborn, good hit as he separates. We're going to get a penalty on somebody as
Yep,
Blues
we're going to get a power play.
Blues are going to go on a power play as Kramer
Just that second shot there.
is going to miss it as Swally had Kramer. And behind the play, didn't see it, Mark.
Yeah.
What happened?
I think Hitchborn hit the Ames player. It was a clean hit, and then somebody else came from behind and hit him long after the puck had left. So interference or whatever you want to call it. But
So Blue Sports Network power play as Hitchborn gets clocked and takes one for the team as your power play unit comes onto the ice, and which has been doing extremely well this season. And they'll get the penalty up here on the board, so we'll get a timeout here for just a second. And the zeros are up there, but we still don't have any time, so. You know, running the clock, it's easier said than done. And doing the
I've done
point
that
streak
before.
and doing.
It's stressful.
It's stressful. And so we're going to go. They're going to keep it.
So 4:16 will be the penalty. Will be over, but
Blues are able to get it deep. Patton goes after it. Ames grabs a hold of it, sends it down the ice, and Evan makes a play on it, looks up ice, throws it over to the wing. Turnover by your Blues as an air pass shot goes in on Evan. Watkins now settles things down. So those turnovers, Mark, again.
Yeah, be careful.
Just got to be careful. As Watkins going to skate it in, hold and look, set things up. You know, in a power play, you don't need to be in a hurry. Good sauce to Hitchborn. Hitchborn, low shot. Another shot towards the net. Sitter with the shot, goes up in the air, kicked up high, still loose. Watkins gets leveled. Official never lost sight of the puck, so the whistle wasn't blown as Patton has it up top. Slow, hard shot again as Ames this time blocks it down and brings it up ice. Bouncing puck ends up at the feet of Hitchborn. Hitchborn tries to get over to Watkins, and somehow Watkins gets it on his stick. Patton with a head full of steam. He throws it out, and he scores!
Nice.
So a snipe by Stone Patton for Peyton Watkins, and that line continues to contribute.
Yep, power play goal.
As your Blues score on their power play and take a 1-0 lead. And they still didn't get the time right on the penalty clock, but it doesn't matter.
Yes.
As your Blues have officially killed that power play with the goal in the back of the net by Stone Patton.
Like I said before, play smart, let them take the penalties and no retaliation, and then score on the power play. Just be smart.
So DeYoung, Finley, and Prieto going to hit the ice. It's Prieto and one of the Ames players. They like to stick check each other. Prieto and on the forecheck. Ames is going to get it deep. Sturzer. Finley. Sturzer with the puck. Going to walk it up. Trying to find a passing lane. Can't find anybody. Just dumps it deep on the netminder when he has to make a play on it. And Sturzer and an Ames player fall down. Good sportsmanship there.
They both come up with a smile. That's good to see.
That's good to see.
Got tangled up. On Patton's goal, it was a assist by Peyton Watkins and Noah Hitchborn.
Noah Hitchborn.
Yeah.
Both boys. And that goal, not only was it a great goal, but Patton had all kinds of time.
Oh, yeah, he had lots of room.
I mean,
granted, we were on power play, but he had all kinds of space.
Ooh, and a shot towards the net. And Prieto was there almost to clean up the garbage.
Yep.
And if you're looking at the clock and seeing 8:12 on the penalty, that is just an error on part of the scoreboard. It just hasn't been cleared yet, and eventually they'll get taken care of. Nifty little pass behind the back for Finley as he was pressured, but the Ames are going to transition and bring it up ice and get into our zone. Throw it towards Lidstick. Get on net. Good keep by Ames.
Yeah, he was flying up there trying to catch the line there.
Pass went across the crease. Habercorn's going to come away with it. He's going to be surrounded.
Yeah, it's a 1-on-4 there while everybody else is changing.
But another good keep. Keaton Peters steps in the fray. Shot loose! Oh. And it actually hit a couple skates, I think, on the way there as Habercorn comes away with it. Habercorn throws it low. Redirect opportunity. With Ryan Sitter and Keaton Peters, those guys, they love to camp out in front. They got great hand-eye coordination, just like a lot of the guys on our team, but and they get a lot of those redirects.
Yeah, just sneak down in front of there and stay on the top of that crease. And first of all, you're screening the goalie, and then just get your stick on the ice, you can get a redirect.
Face-off, stalemate. Ames is going to come away with it. But Kramer had it on his stick. Nifty little move, but Ames gains control. Puck along the boards. Banged into is Kramer. Patton, Kramer. Kramer knocked down. So stalemate is Kramer with the soft hands. Had it on his stick. And that puck hasn't left maybe a 5 feet area.
Right.
Finally gets free. It's Patton. Throws it up to Watkins. Watkins knocks it down to Patton. Patton gets it to the point. Weaver throws it hard and low. A dangerous play.
Yeah, you got to be careful. You're not.
Almost better to dump it deep than try to throw it at the net with the guy right in your face.
Oh.
Patton, good effort. Got knocked down. Watkins looking around. Why didn't he get a call? O'Neill, good defense. O'Neill's going to transition. So O'Neill off the bench, dumps it in deep, looks around. Want to make sure he wasn't going to get in. And Watkins. Kramer throws it hard at the net, goes wide. Schwally, a low bouncing puck.
Oh, you got to get back.
And Hitchborn, he's fresh on the ice. He's in a good spot. Out of the reach of Schwally. His body was going one way. Pass towards the front, and they score.
It was a turnover.
So turnover by your Blues has actually had gained control. Schwally reached back for trying to get the puck. And
just lost an edge and went down.
Lost an edge. And it's tough. Your body's going one way, and the puck's going the other.
You try to catch, stop and go back the other direction, lose an edge.
And a great play by Ames as they're able to gather that puck on their forehand and throw it top shelf. And I'm sure one that Evan's going to want back.
Yeah. I said we're all evened up here, so 1-1, just a little over 2 minutes left here.
And Habercorn in the circle.
Again, we'll see how we respond here. We usually have been able to come back and score another one pretty quick. So
puck's knocked deep into Ames zone. Swung back around. Peters back around to Sitter. Sitter. He's going to flip it back around to Habercorn. Habercorn, he's going to lose it. Good defense by Ames. Hitchborn, he steps up. He's going to knock it forward. Ames has got to check up as they enter our zone. Schwally, good hit. He checked himself. They're going to call
a penalty. I wonder what was that all about.
I don't know what the call is going to be. A high stick.
High stick. Where was the high? I missed the high stick, I guess.
It's going to be on Justin Schwally, I believe.
I thought he got him with the check.
I thought it was a clean
good
hit.
check. I didn't see the high stick.
Unless it was behind the play. I'm going to be honest with you.
Everybody's confused here. I don't know who was he calling it on and where was it, I guess.
Schwally I thought was a good check. He actually, like I said, checked himself. It was almost harder than I think he wanted it to be, and he fell into the boards. And they're just going to call it on Schwally. So high stick on Schwally. Blues are going to go on.
Yeah, I thought that was a good
penalty
clean
kill.
check, I guess. I don't know. He saw something I didn't, I guess. But
so we'll see if old Shad O'Neill down there can get that penalty on the board, and he has. So that's going to be correct.
Yeah.
So the Blues go on their first penalty kill of the game. Is face off to the left of Litstick. Gets won by Ames. Thrown in the crease, shot towards Litstick.
Got a post.
And we got lucky there as Litstick was kind of caught going one way.
Scrambled around there, yeah.
And played with a high stick, and it gets set down the ice. And
okay. I thought for a minute they were whistling icing, but I say, wait a minute, we're short-handed, so okay.
We'll get things all squared away. So Patton and Habercorn out there, as well as Sturzer and Hitchborn. Ames is going to win the draw. Good pressure put on by Patton, but Ames comes away with it. And look out as he got behind everybody. Litstick. Ooh, and bobbled. Shot actually went towards Litstick. Might even caught him in the mask as
he went out to play it and didn't get the full blade on it. He kind of slid on him.
Shot towards Litstick again. Sturzer, he's going to get to the puck. One arm, trying to knock it down out of the air. Ames with it behind Litstick. I go to the point. So Ames walks the line, throws it back over in the corner. Back behind Litstick. Slowly and methodically walks it in. Shot towards Litstick. Gets blocked down. Flipped up to Habercorn. What's going to be a foot race.
That's interference.
Habercorn's going to get to it, throws it towards the net. Got knocked down by the Ames netminder.
Good forecheck by Stone Patton there. Kill a little more time.
And Ames is going to come away with it, swing it out. Hit the red. Get over into our zone. Good transition by Ames. Something that they've struggled with the last couple games. Patton, good check. Body position. Sturzer backhands it. Unfortunately, it goes right to an Ames player up at the point. He's going to throw it back over in the corner. Bobbled. Sturzer. Patton still out on the ice with Habercorn. Habercorn jumps in. He's going to win the race here again as he's getting close to a shift. He throws it hard and low. Ames goalie has to fight that off with his glove. Habercorn with it again. Habercorn holds it, waits, tries to go top shelf. And at the horn, it's 1-1.
That was good aggressive play there by Habercorn. He got two chances there towards the end of that period. So
there'll be some carryover, 16 seconds on the Ames power play. You're listening to Blues Sports Network. 1-1 is the score after one.
Justin Schwally, Bet North Iowa, defense. Going on long bus rides. Miracle. Pittsburgh Penguins.
What?
Pizza. Call of Duty. Drake. Family Guy. Nike. Dogs. Instagram, MHSHL. Snow ski. NFL. Christmas. Captain America.
Well, we are back. 1-1 is the score. Yesterday, I think it was, 5-0 at this time in the game. Now it's 1-1, so a little closer of a game.
Did you happen to catch what the shots were for the first period?
I did not. I apologize. Usually you're the stat guy. You usually keep those. And
yeah, maybe they didn't announce them yet. I didn't hear it yet anyway. Be curious to see. I'm not sure, but
Lidstick has been challenged today.
Yeah, he had a couple shots around him. Then the goal they scored, I said we turned it over, and then just bar down there. Not much he could do about that one.
16 seconds of carryover. Justin Schwally's phantom high stick.
Yeah, I'd like to go back and look at that again. I didn't see the high stick. I'd have to check that out later.
I'd like to special recognition. KWQC TV in the house giving us some coverage. We appreciate that very much. The more coverage we get, the better. As we hope we can get more fans down here, watch some high school hockey. It's great action, Midwest High School
there's a lot of people living around here that don't even realize we got a high school team. If we tell somebody my kid plays on the team, we got a team. So spread the word, get some new people down here maybe.
We've been part of this league for a long time. Usually the coverage that we do get is for the charity game.
Oh, sure,
that's
those, great. Yep, great
that's
cause.
Always a great cause, and we love the coverage we get for that. So, then thank you very much, KWQC, for being here. We hope we put on a good show for you, as we're going to get puck drop.
You said 16 seconds to kill off here.
And Ames just wins it with authority forward, hit up in the air, and offsides. Boy, that was drawn up really well.
So they just rushed forward. Went it forward and just rushed.
It was like the Mighty Ducks and the Flying V as they just took off straight ahead. Got into our zone, but ended up going offsides. 1 second rolled off the clock. Good face-off win. Hitchborn does exactly what he's supposed to do. Patton gets to the hole, gets it, tries a backhand. And the net,
net came off.
Net came off. So I think Ames kind of forgot about where Patton was. We won the face-off, threw it right down to Patton.
Yeah.
In fact, my head was on a swivel, and next thing I know, Patton's going hard to the net.
Yeah, just the goalie pushing side to side there and knocked that net off. So seems to happen quite, like you said, I think you said that before, it seems to happen here quite a bit. Whether our pegs are a little shorter than everybody else's or what.
Especially if you have a goalie that uses those posts.
So you need to go side to side, get pushing.
Habercorn in the circle. Ames comes away with it. That'll do it on their power play. Throw a puck down the ice. No icing as Hitchborn had touched it. Comes away with the puck in the corner. Good battle. Ames is going to have it on their stick. Patton. Ames. Kramer. Watkins. One-on-one Watkins.
Just rolled on him a little bit.
He's banged up into the boards. Kramer with the puck. He's harassed, tries to get it over. A dangerous pass.
Yeah.
Ames,
they both missed it, yeah.
Pass to the front. Patton. Ames has done a much better job today of sealing up that crease. The Blues kept getting guys sneak in behind them yesterday.
Letting us skate in there quite so wide open today. Whether that was an adjustment they made on purpose or just happening today.
Yeah, no kidding. Good pressure by the Blues. Puck's going to end up in a corner. Stalemate between Patton and an Ames forward. Kramer comes away with a nice move by Kramer. He's jumped on. Kramer somehow got a shot to the net. Patton falls down. Kramer, nifty move. Kramer goes forehand, backhand, has it. He's going to swing it back around to Patton. Kramer goes,
guys are getting tired here, need to change.
Patton behind the net, throws it to Watkins. Watkins holds and waits. And there's that space that the Blues have had a lot of. Ames just happy to clog that middle. Puck's going to pop up in the air, end up in the corner. Watkins still out there. Watkins a lot of room. Nice move as Watkins tries to go top shelf, and good save by an Ames goalie. And Hitchborn knocked down, and Hitchborn might have drew a penalty.
He did, yep, he did. Had a way.
As Hitchborn was there in the crease. And
he's going to take Hitchborn too.
So maybe a little extracurricular mouth running or something. I don't know.
He must have thought that Hitchborn was going in there late or something. I don't know. He didn't touch anybody. He was just skating in there, and that guy come cross-checked him, or slash or whatever they called.
I think it was a cross-check. We'll get the official call here in a second.
There'll be 5 aside. Say 5 aside here.
So I'm sure Noah's over there in the bench.
Or do they give them? Oh, he got the extra. Oh, no, okay. Yep, still 5 on 5.
Yeah,
5 on 5.
No, it's should be even strength. He's just got to
5-5.
take that back off the board. So Sean getting a little excited down there.
Just disregard that.
I love picking on O'Neill. Good guy. Ames with control in their zone. Swings it. Peters. He looked down, didn't realize the puck was going to get to his stick. Everybody had to check up. Sturzer and Oswald out there on defense. And Evan just paddles it away, gets in behind the net. Over to Sturzer. Sturzer hard off the boards. Gets it to Haberkorn. Haberkorn looks up ice. He chips it off the boards to Sitter. Sitter with more room. Sitter holds and waits. Little stutter stop. Good poke away by Ames. Sitter ends up with it in the corner. Sitter behind the net. Peters camped out in the slot. Got behind everybody. Ames is going to pitchfork it down the ice. It's going to go all the way for an icing. So nice play by Keaton Peters as he just found a soft spot.
He cut right out front there. Just a little too much traffic in front there. Just couldn't get a stick on it.
And face off to the left of Ames netminder. 1-1 score. Patton tries to win it forward. Good stalemate at the circle, but Ames is going to come away with it. And they streak somebody down the ice. Hard chip off the board. It's going to be offsides. Nope, waved it off. Must have just got on as ends up in the corner. T.O. is over there to chip it up to Kramer. So Kramer skates it up ice. Sturzer, he's going to dump it in. Get very far as Watkins couldn't handle it. Goes right to Sturzer.
Oh.
It's thrown at the net.
Boy, you're upset your goalie there when you stick your Ames player in front of the goalie there and he'd tip it.
Yeah, because he's got it in his sight. He's ready for it to come to him.
And then you stick your stick down there and let it go.
So Peters, or Patton, I'm sorry, take the draw. O'Neill out there. With Kramer. Good face-off win. Sturzer throws it low.
There's the redirected.
Kramer, good battle. Lost side of the puck, and Ames is able to come away with it. Skated up ice. Brady O'Neill got just enough of the Ames forward to slow him down. He's going to go after it. Knocked down by O'Neill. Puck's going to find itself in front of the net. Finally going to get squirt free. Juan tried to chip it up to Patton. Puck's going to go high in the air.
Nope. I thought they'd get a hand pass, yeah.
That face-off in our zone. As you like to say, not a lot of flow to this game so
No, it's
far.
a little choppy here and there.
And the DeYoung, Mahoney, Carter Stevenson line is going to come out. Face off to the right. Ames wins the draw cleanly. Mahoney with the puck. He looks up ice.
Oh, boy.
Flips it off to DeYoung.
DeYoung nearly chipped it by the defenseman there.
So set of fresh legs out on the ice. Mahoney flips it up in the air, hits Carter. Carter tries to swing it back to DeYoung. Evans going to settle things down. D to D. Carter. Hard off the boards. A little too hard. I think he was trying to hit DeYoung streaking. DeYoung found a puck in his pocket as he is thrown to the red line. It's got to be a weird feeling when you're out there skating and all of a sudden the puck just lands right in front of you. Ooh, and a weird bounce off the boards. Another friendly homer
bounce
bounce.
right out the top of the crease there.
And Carter had an opportunity. It's Haberkorn. He put pressure on the puck, and Ames, they're going to bring it in, backhand it into our zone. They're going to make a few changes. Lidstick's going to make a save over to T.O. Much different game from yesterday. Tyler Oswald skating it up. Nifty little move by Ryan Sitter. Sitter gets it over to Haberkorn. Haberkorn's going to get it deep. So all that for a pass deep. Sitter jumps all over this. Good body position. Sitter tries to go top shelf. Puck bounces free, and good defensive help by Ames. This great angle shot. Puck goes into the zone. Good pocket pick. Is low shot. Another high riser. As Habercorn's had his chances today. Sitter with the puck. Great shift. Sitter over to Peters. Peters, he walks and looks. Peters, low shot, tries to go across the crease to Habercorn. Habercorn with the low shot, loose. Shot it! Ryan Sitter to Keith Peters, and the score. You knew it was just a matter of time as that puck just kept finding itself towards the net.
Yeah, so you started off Habercorn to the far corner there, got it to Sitter, and then Sitter got it to the middle to Keith Peters. So tic-tac-toe, way you like to draw it up, right? That was good. We had the momentum going. It's finally good that you got pay off for you. So
2-1 is the score.
Yeah, good momentum builder. Let's see you can build on that.
So it started with the good shift by the DeYoung line, and then just carried over with Sitter and Peters.
Here we go.
Look out, it's Patton up. He's going to sneak behind everybody. Patton going to go hard in the net. Patton holds and waits.
Oh, just a little too late.
Nice try for Patton. The net's going to come off. Good effort. Ames lost sight of Patton and got behind everybody.
Stuck around there on the far boards.
But again, Patton and an Ames player, good show of sportsmanship.
Tangled up and
both get up, pat each other on the back.
That's just hard play there. Just got tangled up and they both tumbled to the boards. Hopefully nobody gets hurt.
So Patton to take the draw right of the Ames netminder that just led off the second goal. Ames, good face-off win. Again, today, we've done very well from the circle. Good pass to the corner of the blue line, and we're going to have to check up. Ames going to gain control, try to throw it hard off the boards. Aaron passes. Watkins got in the way, but somehow did get thrown down the ice. Hitchborn's going to look up ice. There's that long pass.
Yep.
Beautiful pass to Kramer. Kramer with plenty of time on his stick, and good defense as they came back. And I don't think Kramer realized how much time he had. Maybe tried to make one too many moves. I'm not sure, but
hardly got a shot off. Kind of just trickled wide then.
And what a pass from Noah Hitchborn
that was beautiful.
To Andrew Kramer.
Threading the needle, right?
On a rope, that pass was. And a Hail Mary. What a beautiful play that would have been if Kramer could have finished that. Patton wins it forward. Patton doing a really nice job of kind of slowing the pace down when it comes to the circle. Just ties up the winger just enough. Hitchborn tried to get it to Patton. Patton a little too far out of his reach. Watkins is going to jump in. Going to have the puck on his stick. He's going to backhand it in, go after it. Kramer, who's there, and Watkins chips it, and the Ames player then got some of it too, and puck goes out of play. And some lucky young fan is going to go down and grab the puck. And he has no desire to give that one back, so
Take it
a
home,
souvenir for some lucky fan from whoever and wherever. Face-off, DeYoung, good face-off win. Backhand towards the front. Ames, good defense, got in the way. Took the puck, moves up ice. And Finley, good defensive back check by Finley and DeYoung. As Ames actually had a step. Now they get a lane. Shot goes towards Lidstick. Knocked down by Sturzer. Never got anywhere close to Evan. Pass up to Sturzer, just out of his reach. Sturzer, lots of snow. He threw up in the air. Tyler Oswald gets it. Good stretch pass to Habercorn. Habercorn dumps it deep. Finley falls down.
He's going to make a hit.
Habercorn, good forecheck. Ames, though, comes away with it. Finley, he swings and whiffs as Ames is going to bring it into the neutral zone. Good hip check by Ryan Sitter, and that's you couldn't draw it up any better. If there was a training video, Ryan Sitter's picture would be on it for how to hip check. As Ryan Sitter throws it at the net. Ryan Sitter again with the puck. Short side, tries to knock it down. Keaton Peters again in the right place at the right time is camped out in front. And this line continues to play well as it gets out to Sturzer. Sturzer's going to hold and walk. He's going to spin back around, backhand it. I don't know where that puck ended up slowly and going behind the net. Haberkorn, he turns, close to maybe an interference call as Haberkorn comes away with it. Goes between the defenseman's legs.
Ran into Sitter.
Look out as Sturzer tried to keep. Ames got behind him. Ames, good recovery by
good
Sturzer.
job. Yep.
As
Good job, just
Sturzer-
rode him right outside there.
Ames jumps the passing lane in the neutral zone, brings it up. Kramer fresh off the bench. Ames throws it into our zone. T.O. comes back, catches it. Didn't
Good
go very
job there.
far. T.O. and Ames player both fall down. Sturzer, who's been out there a while, looks up ice. Nice pass to Kramer. Kramer's going to flip it up. Didn't get a lot
I
on
think
it.
he wanted to get a little more under it, but
And look out, as that puck is definitely going out of play. And as Dean Patton would say, it was up there. It was
he likes to say that a lot. It was up there.
And of all that chaos, we're going to get a face-off. Patton again ties things up.
Ooh.
Kramer jumps in, but he gets knocked down by an Ames player. Ames brings it up. Great
body
back
there,
check by Kramer.
Good body, yeah. Nice one.
Forced the issue. Ooh, and look out. As the puck took a weird bounce. Weaver throws it out to Watkins. So Weaver and O'Neill out there on defense. Stretch pass. Just out
Stoney
of
get to
Patton's
it?
reach.
Good hustle.
No icing as Patton. Look out as he goes hard into the boards. Good thing is you went feet first.
Yeah, it's kind of
Have to check the edges after that collision with the boards.
that was good hustle, just saving icing there.
Patton.
Still battling. Lots of clutching and grabbing again down there. And
O'Neill with the puck. Gives it off to Patton just a little out
bounce
of
off
his
the boards
reach.
around him, yeah.
O'Neill's bounced around. He's going to slowly, on edge, roll down to Kramer. Kramer's going to turn and look. Ames desperately needs people to come off the ice.
Yeah, they're changing.
Kramer's just going to soft pass it to Watkins. Watkins going to get it to Young. So DeYoung,
Tipped it in. But, ref. Ames player turned around and hit him right in the back.
hard off the boards. Good pass by Ames. Oh, and a big hit by Hitchborn. And they're going to call penalty on that.
What did they call him?
A hit to the head.
What?
Oh, goodness. I thought that might have been the hit of the day.
Oh, I didn't think he hit him in the head. I think he hit him right in the chest. But
Wow. It is what it is Noah Hitchborn is going to go to the penalty box
that's
for
a
2.
2 and a 10.
And a hit to the head. I thought that was from the look. I thought that was a heck of a hit.
Yeah, I thought he got his hands out, but he caught him right in the. I thought he hit him right in the chest. But
So Noah Hitchborn, 2 and a 10, head contact. Mahoney will serve that extra.
well, for a lot of the so-called head contacts we've let go today, that was pretty minimal. Anyway, it is what it is, right?
Yep. You're going to have a neutral zone face-off with Wicks. The Blues are now on the Blue Sports Network.
Penalty kill.
And Kramer. Swing around, throw it up high off the air. It goes down. As Ames has to retrieve. Ames brings it up ice. 3-on-2 developing. Sturzer, good long reach, gets a hold of it, throws it.
Yep, got it out of the zone.
Actually hit Kramer. Would have probably got all the way down the ice, but doesn't matter as Ames has to regroup. Bring it up. Good pass, jump by Kramer.
Yep.
And just when you think that it wasn't enough, it just slows things down.
Oh, that was close. You make them, like I said, get them scrambling a little bit. Kramer's causing havoc down there.
You know, it's one thing to make your power play in practice. A lot of times you don't have anybody guarding you, that kind of thing. It might look easy. But in a game speed, guys jump routes and they jump lanes. And Ames with the shot.
High and wide, about 10 feet wide.
Nice play by T.O. Patton's going to get to this puck. He's going to try to toe drag. Had T.O.
Just couldn't get enough of that. Still got control of the puck, though.
Patton knocked down. He's slow to get up.
He needs to get off and change, I think.
Evan,
Oh,
trip
got
right
tripped.
there.
Oh, my gosh.
And no call. Maybe they consider it incidental. I thought Sturzer was tripped.
What do we know?
Good hustle. Down ice by
Good
Habercorn.
forecheck, yeah.
So Blues continuing.
Yep, good forecheck pressure.
Habercorn. Sitter, he just jumped. And it's really easy for the Blues. Sitter with the puck. Sitter throws it high. Actually got tipped up by an Ames
Yeah,
player.
got stick out.
A little Rock Me Amadeus. Great
There's a
song.
little throwback, huh?
I like that. Like 1984.
Back when you had your
I'm
mullet,
digging it.
right?
I did not have a mullet. Actually, I couldn't really grow a mullet. My hair curled up real bad in the back. Didn't look really good. Looked more like a poodle. Face-off won by the Blues, but Ames gains control. Habercorn's going to swat at it. That's going to do it.
Yep.
So, again, your Blues
Even
continuing to dominate the league. And the penalty kill, we killed off another one as Evans going to paddle it away. I don't think he got all of it. Pass tried to get centered. Habercorn's going to throw it up ice. Tried to hit Watkins. Puck goes up in the air. Sitter, he tried to reach for it. It just kind of sat there for a minute at center ice as Ames is going to bring it in. Good move as it gets by two Blues. Shot goes towards Litzik, goes wide. At the point, plenty of time as the Blues kind of scramble. Shot towards Litzik.
Ooh.
Good save,
Yep.
good help by Keaton Peters. Really, probably the best shot of the game. This period, I should say, for Ames. This puck's loose. And you always get a little nervous when that puck just
Yeah, you start messing around with it too long in your own end. When stuff start running around chasing and you leave somebody open and they get an open shot.
So Peters throws it out to Sitter. So Sitter is going to bring it up. Sitter gets it over to Watkins. Watkins holds. A lot of movement at the blue line, but works out well as we get it deep. Patton and on the forecheck. Good keep by Schwally. Puck's going to get knocked down ice. Keaton Peters. Good flip up. Try to hit Patton. Patton out of his reach. Kramer looky as he's going to come over the blue line with
Looks
the
like
head
they've
of
got
steam.
Keaton Peters back on defense and covering for Hitchborn while he serves his penalty. So Keaton back helping out on the blue line. Missing Noah Abbott today too, so a little short on the back end.
Sturzer. Good pass over to Oswald. Oswald low.
Oh, we had people in front.
He was looking for a
What
redirect.
you're looking for.
As Watkins is going to get a hold of it. Drop it off to Kramer. So Kramer, good pressure so far as Ames just kind of sitting back. Low shot.
It got
bouncing.
deflected, almost found its way in.
Another shot towards net. And Ames just happy to get it cleared down the ice. That's going to actually go in on Litstick. So Litstick's going to
Trying
throw
to
it
catch
out
him in a
to
change
Sturzel.
with a hurry.
And Ames,
Not to get anything on it.
Oswald holds and waits, drops it back over to Finley. Finley turns and looks, gets it in over the blue line. Feathers it up, off the boards, falls down awkwardly. DeYoung out there with Prieto. Oswald.
I was worried he was going to get around him.
DeYoung high up in the air. He plays it, backhands it. Somehow gets to Sturzer. Finley. He's going to try to win the race. He can. It's a little too out of his reach. DeYoung just tied up, knocked down the ice, and then we get offsides. Finley couldn't get back fast enough. Boy, how big was that second goal?
Yeah, big time, yeah. Still like to have a couple more here, right? The more you let them just hang around, weird things happen.
Peters tried to win the draw forward. Ames, though, was going to come away with it. O'Neill steps. So O'Neill and Weaver out there on the ice. Shot towards Listic. Listic, a good leg save. Another low shot. Peters, good backhand pass to Habercorn.
Habercorn right through the legs there.
Habercorn, stutter stop, waits, holds, behind the net, gets to the point. Weaver tees one up. Keaton Peters tries to hit Sitter in the slot. Just a lot of bodies. It's really hard.
They're clogging that middle up a little more today than they.
Sitter,
Oh,
slashed that.
yep.
So Sitter taking one for the team
Yeah,
as he was
slashed.
chopping broccoli down on Sitter.
Yep. Take it. Go on the power play.
You know, that's one of those things. There's such a nifty little move that Sitter kind of frustrated that Ames player and he just chopped at him.
Thank goodness he didn't break a stick. I don't want to buy another stick
Oh, yeah, those things are expensive. Blue Sports Network power play with 1-1-1 on the board. Face off left of the Ames netminder.
Be great to capitalize on this in the last minute here, period.
Patton wins the draw clean, goes to Watkins to Kramer at the point. So Kramer, Habercorn running up top is Watkins. When Habercorn sneaking in, I thought Watkins might throw it to him.
Yeah.
Patton on the corner. Patton over to Kramer. Kramer with lots of room. Kramer, one-time shot by Habercorn, a little too high. Back over the corner to Watkins. Watkins to Sitter in the slot. Slitter lets it go to Kramer. Kramer throws it low. And good save by Ames netminder.
It's a good movement here. Could create more traffic in front there if we're going to get a shot on like that. So.
So Habercorn going to take the draw. Watkins can't get to it as Ames is going to grab it over in a corner. Sitter actually stopped for a second. Good clear by Ames. 30 seconds left to go on this second period as Kramer's going to throw things hard up the ice. Good catch by Patton. Patton's going to bring it up. He's going to put on the brakes, get over to Sitter. Sitter going to give it back to Patton. Patton holds and waits, walks, throw, low shot.
That goalie's way up high there, too.
Lots of room behind him.
Yeah, he was way up top of the crease.
Time for one more rush as Habercorn's going to turn and go. He gives it off to Patton. Patton's going to walk it in. Patton's going to drop it off to Watkins. Watkins a low hard shot. Rebound. Loose.
Oh.
And with 0.1 seconds left to go.
Yeah, probably just let that run out, I think.
Probably should be about 0.5
there was
seconds
a little more
left.
time. Maybe 1 second. That's it. That's the end of the period.
So he's going to call it. So that'll do it for the second period. And Blues getting off the bench. Stay tuned for Frenchie on the glass. We didn't get him yesterday. He was doing security duty. But we're going to get Frenchie on the glass here. Get some comments from him.
Watkins, Long Grove, Iowa, wing. Justin Schwally, Bettendorf, Iowa, defense.
Keaton Peters, Moline, Illinois, forward.
I'm Andrew Habercorn, Bettendorf, Iowa, center.
Noah Hitchhorn, Bettendorf, Iowa, defenseman.
Tyler Oswald, Bettendorf, defense. Sam Nelson, Wilton, goalie.
Sam Sturzer, Bettendorf, Iowa, defense.
Noah Abbott, Bettendorf, Iowa, defenseman.
Name's Donovan Weaver from Davenport, Iowa, play defense.
Stone Patton, LeClaire, Iowa, center.
Andrew Kramer, Bettendorf, left wing.
Sven Finley, Rock Island, left wing. Ryan Sitter, Bettendorf, Iowa, right wing.
Joshua DeYoung, Bluegrass, Iowa, and center.
Carter Stevenson, Genesee, Illinois, left wing.
Evan Listick, Davenport, Iowa, goalie.
Nicholas Mahoney, Bettendorf, right wing.
Brady O'Neill, Davenport, Iowa, defenseman.
Jack James, Davenport, Iowa, center.
Well, Frenchie, like I was saying earlier, we didn't have an opportunity to see you yesterday running security duty for both games, but welcome back.
Thank
it's good
you.
to see you. Good
Enjoy
to see
it.
you. How do you think Evan's playing?
Not too bad. He's okay. I wish I would teach him a little different on that one. He needs to come out and challenge a little bit more on that one goal that got past him in the top corner. But unfortunately, our man fell down here, coughed up the puck.
Yeah, you see that.
It happens.
That's just the life of a defenseman.
Yeah.
You get put out there on an island sometimes, and Next thing you know, turnovers happen, and away we go.
Yeah.
What'd you think of yesterday? Weren't able to get any comments from you about yesterday's games.
Wow. It was different watching them yesterday on both the JV and the varsity side. The games were so lopsided, and they really couldn't get anything going. Ames not a bad team. They're a pretty good little skating team out there. I think just challenges in other areas. And that's if they build that up. But yeah, it's funny. I was talking to one of their parents who was giving me a lowdown on all the players. And they've got a lot of freshmen and sophomores that are going to be into junior and senior here in the next couple of years. I think this team will really grow.
Progress.
So
we were talking,
them.
I think at the start of the game, the line that started the JV game started actually the varsity game.
Right.
So they're carrying a lot of guys over in both ways.
Well, they had said there was 7 people out. There's several that are injured, and
Really?
there's only one who had a suspension. But I think 6 others were injured. So,
yeah, they're definitely
but I
down.
think they'll grow. So not bad. Our guys played pretty well. They played well. Got lots of shots to net. Like to see different guys scoring goals. That means everybody's in on the play. All lines are active, and that's what we want coming off a little bit of a Christmas break here.
For sure.
So that's good for us.
We got a long stretch ahead of us. The January is going to be brutal with Waterloo and Cedar Rapids and Des Moines.
Let's see if we got metal. Let's see what we're made out of.
All road games. Then we come back
Yeah.
after those 3. Then we get a game against Dubuque here at home. So challenges ahead.
I like it. I like coming into the hard part of the schedule here. We've got nice records on both sides. If everything works out again here in this third period, nice records going into it. The guys, I think, are looking forward to this part. More challenges on all these teams. I don't think Waterloo's been beat yet.
Nope, they are undefeated.
And my God, they've got, 80 or 90 goals compared to only 15 against. So that's going to tell you they got a really strong team.
Like 67, plus 67 in goal differential
Yeah.
for Waterloo. We're like that 22 range. How impressed are you with our penalty kill? I mean, we just continue.
You're doing well.
Holy goodness.
Yeah.
They've just done. What makes a team do so well in a penalty kill?
Well, I think a lot of that is coaches' practices during the week. I made one practice this week with the kids, and, of course, all these things are being practiced upon still. And I think that's what it is. But really, you got some guys out here who have been playing for a long time, and you're showing it, and they're doing really well with what they've got on when they're having to kill that penalty. So I like it. I like it a lot. And just keep it out and keep the puck down. 200-feet game, let them skate down. There's another 10, 12 seconds off the clock, so it's all excellent.
And I won't keep you, but what'd you think of that stretch pass from Noah Hitchborn to Kramer?
I asked everyone down here who shot it up, and it had to be from the D because it was so deep. What a pass.
What a pass.
What a pass. It reminds me of Eric Carlson up there in the playoffs a couple of years back, and he dropped it right onto Kramer's stick here. I was expecting Kramer to go in and score that one.
I was too. Especially, it's one thing to throw that hard pass. It's another thing to catch it. Kramer did. It was beautiful.
It was right on the tape. It was beautiful. It was well done. I'd like to see more of that.
Well, Frenchie, as always, thanks, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
All right. Well, you're listening to Blue Sports Network. We'll be back for the start of the third period. Stay tuned. 2-1 to score. Blues are going to have a power play. Is that correct? I want to make sure.
50
okay,
seconds.
50
50
left.
seconds left, yeah.
Going to have power play, so carried over from the second period. You know, when they first drew the penalty, you made the comment how big it would be to get a goal off this. Boy, it would be huge.
Yeah. I said either at the end of the period or the beginning of this one would be great. He said we need to start adding on, finish this game off. So don't let them stick around and feel they can creep back in. So
and
hats
off to Ames. They've played very hard. They've changed their style of gameplay a little bit. Yesterday
kind of tightened things up on us. Especially their defense. We haven't been able to get as many wide open shots. So it's been tougher for us to get them on net. Haven't heard the shot totals yet. Whether he gave them or not.
Yeah, I don't know if they're announcing those or not.
Yeah. Try to keep my ears open. But.
So start things off. Watkins, Patton, and one more, which would be Ryan Sitter. Will jump over the boards.
First power play squad here. See if 50 seconds, a lot of time. Like I said, get that puck deep and get the power play set up.
Kramer's going to run up the top with Oswald. Face off one clean by Stone Patton as Kramer throws it around to Oswald. Oswald looks up, gives it back over to Kramer. Going to go off the boards. No miscommunication there as back to Oswald. Oswald gets the blue line. Didn't get all of that pass as Patton got a hold of it. He's got to kind of regroup things, and then he's just going to skate it in. Watkins had to hold, check, and throws it over around the boards to Oswald, who jumped into the fray. Kind of a weird pass to So second period shots, 13-5.
Yeah, so 25-15 total for the game. So
Oswald back to Watkins. So Watkins behind the net. Tried to center it. Kramer, good decision. Kramer could have stepped up and threw it at the net. Crossed the crease. Gets knocked down by Ames. It's little things like that make a big difference. You don't even think about it, but Kramer could have just thrown it hard at the net at that particular time. And nice pass, Sitter to Patton, but just a little too much.
Just a little too much, yeah. Back to even strength here, so.
Patton, good hustle. Gets a pass towards the front. And Ames has it. Looks like Stone and an Ames player had a stick tied up in Stone's stick. And Ames is going to throw it, so it kind of helped us out. That was one of those fluky little hockey plays where first I thought maybe it was an edge, and then I realized the stick was caught up in
his skate now.
Skate.
You wouldn't think you'd be just right to get that blade right in that skate, but happens more often you'd think.
So Prieto, he tries to win the draw. Ames comes away with it, throws it right into their bench. So Prieto out there with Peters and Habercorn. Sitter was on that power play unit. So Prieto taking his spot for the time being.
And I'm not sure how much more time Hitchborn has on his penalty either, so keep an eye on that.
Yeah, keep an eye on him. Face-off won by your Blues as Prieto. Good tie-up. That was actually Peters. Check that. Prieto. And they're out there on the wing, though. He's going to step in, backhand it. Ames player bit the dust. Apparently the boards tripped him up. Swally jumped, missed the play as Ames is able to knock it into our zone. Habercorn with quick hands, able to elude everybody, but Ames finally gets a hold of it at the red line. So sloppy play, but Ames gets it into the zone as Sturzer goes back, picks it up. Peters looks up ice, backhands it off the boards, and we're going to have a penalty, then a trip. And that's going to be on, I believe, Sam Sturzer.
Yep.
Behind the play. I don't know if he just got tied up with the Ames player.
Yeah, I didn't see it was behind the play. I was watching the play down ice here. I didn't see how it came about, but he's shorthanded here. So
Blues start on a power play, and now they're going to get a penalty. They're going to go on a Blue Sports Network penalty kill as Patton is going to take the draw with Oswald out there and Kramer.
Good
Patton,
win.
great win.
Oh, no.
Good keep by Ames. Patton actually jumped in, thought maybe he'd have a breakaway opportunity. Shot goes towards Listic. Listic has to battle it off. Another shot towards the net. Wrapped around the back of the net. To the point goes the puck for Ames as the defenseman walks the line, throws it back to the wing.
Ooh.
Good play by Schwally as he jumped into the fracas. Ames, I thought maybe he'd throw it at net, but he looked like he was trying to make a pass. Actually worked out to our benefit as Ames, so they can control at the blue line. Throw it in. Ooh, dangerous.
Got into the feet of Tyler Oswald, about to put it on net.
Evan was going one way, so let's stick the body position by Schwally. Good separation. Ames, though, in complete control as knocks it into the neutral zone. So Ames onto the wing to Kramer. Kramer, a good spot. Kramer took his eyes off it. Patton, he has an opportunity. Wants to go off sides. There's some miscommunication. We finally get it cleared. That was kind of weird.
It's kind of a slow motion play.
Yeah,
Everybody
weird,
kind of looking around.
Weird possession. As Ames really can't get anything started. Did get a couple shots. O'Neill out there on the ice as he's able to get the puck. Peters.
30 seconds left on the penalty kill here, so.
Over to Oswald. Oswald. Textbook play. Throws it deep. Peters. Going to backhand it over to Oswald.
Yeah, got all kinds of room here. Let them
chase. Oswald doing his taxes back there as he throws it up ice. Finds a soft spot. But Ames, though, they grab it at the red line, throw it right back in. Oswald.
Down to 10 seconds here, so.
And Ames, almost like they forgot they were on a power play as they just sat back. On to Sitter's stick. Sitter had to go out of his reach. It's almost like we're sleepwalking both teams. This puck's going to go in deep from O'Neill. Watkins. And on the forecheck, Weaver steps, bumps, but loses his footing. Lots of space. Shot goes towards Lidstick. Lidstick has to fight it off with his glove.
Kind of threw it over the top of his head there.
O'Neill, he loses his stick, falls down on one knee. Weaver, Dream's going to skate it up the ice. Loses off his stick. Watkins has it. He has room, time, space. Throws it towards the net. Pan had it on his stick. Pan tries to shovel it
right in
into
his
the net.
feet there. Just couldn't get his stick out, get it on his forehand.
Watkins back to Sturzer. Sturzer throws back over to Watkins. Just out of his reach. Weaver's going to go back and retrieve. This puck's going to go down the ice. Could be an icing. And after all that craziness, we're going to face off into the Ames zone.
Both teams a little discombobulated there.
Yeah, they look kind of tired, like maybe
just waiting for somebody else to do something. We just need to settle back in and, like I say, get the line set. We had the power play, and then we had the penalty kill. So get back in your lines. You settle down and.
Keaton Peters, good face off.
We
got a shot on net. Habercorn with the puck goes over to Oswald. Oswald walks, throws it nice and low. An opportunity for a redirect. Ryan Sitter, good positioning.
Right to his legs there, yeah.
Nice low shot by Tyler Oswald. And you take a team, a struggling team like Ames, and you just let them hang around.
Yeah, that's one thing. They get more confident the longer they're in the game. So.
Keaton Peters over to Sitter. Too hot. Sitter couldn't handle it. No icing. Obviously, didn't go all the way down, and Sitter was able to touch up at the red line. Sitter tripped up. No calls. It's kind of a scrum at center ice. He's still flopping around.
He got tangled up in 26 there.
Peters back around the Ames goalie. Ames is going to slowly bring it up. Oswald puts his shoulder into the Ames forward. Steps up again. Hits the puck up in the air. Sitter had it on his stick for a brief moment as Ames decides to bring it up ice. They get a step. Sturzer, good positioning. Shot goes towards Lidstick. Good save by Lidstick. Might have caught him off guard a little bit. The Sitter Habercorn line. These guys have been out for a while.
Yeah, I need to get off.
Peters finally gets off. Oswald, he's been out there as well for a while as Ames, they're able to make that change. Ames, plenty of room, shoots it low on Lidstick.
Oh, tried to break O'Neill free there, tried to split the D.
Finley, hard up the boards. Get it up high enough. He'll walk it up. Ames gains control in the neutral zone. Sturzer's on the ice. Prieto out there with DeYoung. Ames, lots of room, shoots it towards Evan. So Lidstick Another pass towards his crease. Loose puck. Hit up. That's Carter. Is that Prieto? So Prieto. That might have been Carter Stevenson stepping over. Prieto avoids a nice check.
Yep, that's good. He kept control of that, got it deep, and then he still got a change there too. So
it's happened a couple times today where he's just taking a bite, and a shot towards the net. Goes right like a yo-yo, goes right back to Finley. Prieto behind the back, throws it at the net. DeYoung, good position. So a good shift for those guys. Given those top two lines.
Play some valuable minutes here. Help.
And Hitchborn, he's free.
Yep, back in the box there. So
DeYoung wins it forward. When Ames gains control, he's around the back of the net, and they drop it off. Prieto, he's going to be the first one to the puck. Schwally and O'Neill out there on defense. Give and go. Schwally jumps up. He just kind of got out of sorts, but we're going to try to keep it in. O'Neill swing it back around. He's going to throw it up ice. Good job by O'Neill.
Good job, getting it deep.
Find that spot. Prieto in on the forecheck. Good hit by Prieto.
Yep, finish his check.
O'Neill, he's going to retrieve at the blue, at the red, throw it in towards the blue. Finley. Turn and look. Hard around the boards to Schwally. Schwally opens up, gets it up ice, try to hit Prieto. Ames jumps it at the red line. Ames is going to make a wholesale changes. O'Neill going to look up ice. Ames forcing the issue. Nice pass to Kramer. Watkins actually had to wait. Pass to Watkins, diving Watkins.
He was trying to get a tip on that.
Ames up ice, hard off the boards. So Weaver, he's going to chip it up the boards, tried to hit Watkins, takes a weird bounce. Gets to Patton. Patton's going to skate it up, hit over the blue line. Nice move, but dropped it off to Watkins. Watkins tried to hit Kramer.
Hitchborn back.
Plenty of rest as he had to set 12. For that head contact. Patton with the puck. He's going to look. Wide open in the slot is Watkins, and everybody forgot about him as he's just
in there. He's got the goalie and the defenseman at his feet there with his stick in a pile. So
they've had a lot of sticks and skates and everything else just kind of
pile-ups in the crease.
Nothing's going on. So after all this, Patton's going to take the draw. Weaver and Hitchborn out there on defense. Patton tries to win it forward. Weaver going to chop it up off the boards. I don't know if he was trying to hit Hitchborn. And look out as a 2-on-1 developing. Hitchborn gets back. Shot goes in.
Got handcuffed.
So, again, another turnover at the blue line as Weaver tried to hit it to Hitchborn. I don't know if there was miscommunication. Ames jumped all over it, and it's 2-2.
This is good. Another good shot. Just handcuffed. Evan couldn't get his glove on it. Right by his ears there. Just couldn't get a glove on it.
So after yesterday's game, the thumping 9-1, it's a 2-2 here late in the third period.
Yeah, one of those things we talk about all the time. You don't want to get complacent and take for granted your big win the day before doesn't mean anything. That's why you play the game.
Let's go, Blues!
So Haberkorn out to take the draw. He's going to win it to Sturzer. Sturzer's going to throw it up. Sitter, Keaton Peters, Sitter with it on his stick. He's knocked off. Back to, it looked like a nice pass from Peters to Sitter, but
too much traffic in there.
Ames comes away with it, head full of steam. This is where that senior leadership starts to come to play. How big can it be? Settle things down.
Settle down. And
Ames, all kinds of time, then just gets it deep. It's Tyler Oswald. Swings it back around to Sitter. Sitter tries to drop it off to Haberkorn. Turnover. Shot towards Evan.
That'll kill you.
And a flat puck goes flying up in the air, and Ames is going to regroup. So all kind of momentum, but Sitter comes away with it. Sitter somehow, thought he might get a toe drag out of the deal. He throws a backhand. Peters, Oswald. Offsides, everybody's got to check up. Peters looks to the bench. He needs to come off. Haberkorn's still out there. Kramer's going to jump over the boards. Bouncing puck. Sturzer couldn't keep. Ames comes away, drops it off. Up the ice. Shot towards Evan. Up the boards to Sitter. Sitter looks around. Gentle pass off to Kramer. So Kramer, he's going to throw it in deep. Gets tangled up in an Ames play.
Deep right in his belly there. So
stretch pass.
Oh, can't let him get behind us like that.
Shot towards Litstick. Oswald tries to throw a pass over to Patton, and somehow Patton gets a hold of it from Kramer. Patton, nice move. Patton, he shoots, he scores! So great answer.
He was getting hooked too. He still fought through that and got it, buried it.
Huge goal.
Nice.
As a great developing play.
Yeah.
Stone Patton makes it a 3-2 after all the momentum swung back into Ames' favor.
Answered again, so it's just what you needed to do. Answer back.
And 3-2 the score.
He was getting hooked.
He's going to bring it up ice again. He's going to get another shot, this time way wide and way high. So Patton, he's going to throw it across the crease. Tried to hit Kramer. Yeah. Ames is going to have it. They're going to break it out. Swally.
Oh, we got it.
Oh, look out as the shot goes towards Liston. Rebound opportunity.
Nice save,
and Evan with could be the save of the game for him.
2 saves there.
Patton tripped up. Ames is going to get a hold of it. Good play by Watkins as he jumps that pass. So Kramer to Patton for the goal. Sloppy play right now as Ames just happy to knock it up high off the boards. Kramer throws it over to Hitchborn, hits on his backhand.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Up.
Coming off on a change, it got stuck there.
Behind the net, Ames rolls. Swally actually fell down. It goes to the point. Ames a nifty little move. Ames somehow comes away with it. Ames going to turn. Tried to throw it at the net. Hitchborn, he has it.
He settled it down here. Seemed to be scrambling a little bit, chasing.
Throwing hard off the boards. Habercorn tried to chip it up.
He got enough of it. Just to.
Habercorn gets on sides. Held it just enough. Backhand pass to Ryan Sitter, who's coming across the slot. Sitter holds and waits, a little dippy-do. Oswald throws it hard at the net. Gets blocked down by an Ames player. Good help by Keaton Peters as he steps up. Sloppy right now with Habercorn. He's going to settle things down, take a deep breath, go over to Sitter. Sitter trying to make a toe drag.
Oh, all the way across, nobody there.
Puck's going to exit the zone.
4.5 minutes. We need to settle down here.
Don't try to make the fancy play. Just make the smart play as Ryan Sitter brings it up. Nice. He's going to get a shot. It's blocked down by an Ames forward. Sitter, nice check along the boards. Ames behind their netminder. Ames looks up ice, throws it hard off the boards. It's a race. It's not going to go for icing. As Sturzer in on the forecheck. By Sturzer, but Ames, good individual effort. Split both. Throws it across the crease. Sturzer's going to come away with it. Sturzer throws it hard. Doesn't get a lot on it, but gets enough to DeYoung. DeYoung takes no time and just throws it at the net. I think looked like the Ames netminder is kind of off balance. Another shot, weird angle.
He's got it right on net, though.
Finley gets his stick knocked out of his hand. Actually, who knew another shot is DeYoung.
DeYoung's had 3 shots on net there.
Fresh legs right off the bench. Yeah. Prieto, DeYoung, and Finley. And
DeYoung got it on net 3 times there. Yeah. There went a lot on him, but granted, they're all 3 on net, so. Calling their timeout.
Yesterday, if you remember correctly, Ames took a timeout. We thought it was a strange point in the game to take a timeout, but it actually fired him up.
About 4 minutes left in the game, I think, yesterday. So
you got him, might as well use them.
So I say, he said, it's getting down to that time, 3.5 minutes, and he said only down 1, so they maybe have something they're drawing up and maybe playing a couple plays ahead, and
So I'd just be kind of curious how these coaching conversations are going. I mean, you're looking up for. I mean, obviously Ames are probably looking to drop something.
Oh yeah. And then on the other hand, we're just Coach White's probably just making sure we don't pinch up, don't get caught too deep on defense. So
yeah, hold that blue line.
Yeah, hold the blue line. Get the pucks deep. Everything's got to get deep. So
where we've gotten in troubles where we've had kind of a silly turnover and our defensemen have gotten turned around.
Yeah. Sometimes you just kind of or miss on a pass or something. It just kind of flutters on you. Pass got to be hard. You got to be hard out of the zone and get them deep.
Yeah, our goalie Evan, he's been challenged today. Unlike Nelson, who really wasn't challenged much at all.
Yeah,
it's been.
Didn't have very many shots at all yesterday, but a lot more today.
Tale of 2 days. As both games have been completely opposite. So Kramer, Patton, and Watkins are going to come out. Schwally out there on defense with Hitchborn. Five on five. Face off to the right of Frey. Ames is going to have it. Schwally looked like I don't know if he wanted to hit him or steal the puck. Sauce backhand to hit pass. Good catch by Kramer. Kramer's going to flutter it way up in the air. Watkins is going to get to it. Watkins chops at the puck, and he gets it right back. It's tied up. Patton, Watkins. This line has played big minutes, and the puck's going to squirt free. Hitchborn steps. It could have been dangerous.
That was good.
The pad comes away with it. Slash that. Patton with the shot. Gets blocked down by an Ames.
Hey, you had Kramer coming down the other circle there. You could have.
Kramer now with the puck. Kramer tied up. Kramer sits. Drops it off to Watkins. Watkins holds. Puck's loose. Kramer with the shot. He scores! So Kramer with the goal, and his Blues take a 4-2 lead as Watkins.
That was a big one there. As they say, they left us hanging around there long enough. We just kept causing some havoc there and kind of finally found the open guy, and he buried the shot.
So big breath. Just
it's not over yet. Still 2.5 minutes. Yeah, but that's
there's tons of time. Big breath just left the Blues fan, and it's going to end up in a corner. Puck's going to end up going towards Evan. Oswald again, no hurry. He's going to put on the brakes, kind of let things settle down. Giving it up ice to Keaton Peters. Keaton Peters.
Letting him skate, so.
Over the blue. Plenty of time. Gets it off to Haberkorn. Haberkorn, high riser. Never got to net. He got knocked down by an Ames player. Peters tries to center it. Oswald with the puck. Oswald throws a low shot.
Oh, I thought that got away through.
Ames. Sturzer throws it up high. Ames goalie actually was down on his butt. And you're right. I thought that might have gotten through. Ames tries to flop it into our zone.
Nobody
and
down there to get it. Minute and a half here, so.
Line change. Sitter, good positioning. Good move by Sitter. Sitter, another toe drag. Sitter somehow stays with it. Haberkorn with the puck. Haberkorn gets nailed. Shot goes in. Scores! So Tyler Oswald with a whole lot of bodies in front. Top shelf.
Sitter and Haberkorn both had a chance, and it bounced out to Oswald, and he buried it. It's almost like it had eyes there.
It did.
Right
Boy, I tell you. The three smallest guys on the ice get it done. And the Blues have run away with this game 5-2 with 1:17 left to go.
Yeah, 2 late goals here. Yeah, really.
And DeYoung, Mahoney, and Carter seeing some time here as Ames is going to win the faceoff. Take it right in, backhand. And look out as a 3-on-1 developed. DeYoung, he's going to throw it at net. It gets tipped high. Didn't get all the way to the Ames goalie. Behind the net, centered.
Hey, you almost get to the point where you're thinking, where you guys been all game? Where was this earlier in the game?
Exactly. Hard off the boards. Weaver, he's going to settle things down, throw it right back in. Mahoney he falls down. Ames tries to throw it out. Weaver throws it at the net. Backhanded down the ice by Ames. That'll go for an icing. Well, Mark, it's been an interesting weekend.
Yeah, right. We kind of knew it would be that way, especially you win big on a Saturday night, and it seems like you come back that Sunday and you just don't know what to expect. It was a tougher game than we were hoping for, but You need that too.
The scoreboard's definitely not going to give an indication of how close this game's been.
Right, for sure.
Patton, good face-off win. Kramer throws it at the net. O'Neal throws it low, almost redirected by Watkins. Watkins is probably wanting to get on the scoreboard, I'm sure, today.
Got a couple assists, I think.
Yes, he has.
Line.
Yes, he has. The line has played well. Patton in on the forecheck. Knocked down. He falls. Watkins comes away with it. Has it squirt off his stick. Kramer with the puck. He's just going to loop it back into the zone. Patton with it behind the net. And that'll do it as your Quad City Blues take a 5-2 win here at home. All 4 games.
Yep.
Another 4-game sweep, which is always fun to see.
Always got to do, yep. You got to win your games you're supposed to win, right?
Okay, so you're listening to Blues Sports Network. Stay tuned for highlights from Dean Patton, for Mark.
And Mark.
And Dean Patton. We appreciate you watching. We'll see you next week against the Des Moines Oak Leafs in Des Moines. Hitchborn tries to get over to Watkins, and somehow Watkins gets it on his stick. Patton with a head full of steam. He throws it out, and he scores!
Nice.
So a snipe by Stone Patton from Payne Watkins. And that line continues to contribute.
Yep.
Peters, he walks and looks. Peters, low shot, tries to go across the crease to Habercorn. Habercorn with the low shot, loose. Shot Ryan Center to Keith Peters, and the score. You knew it was just a matter of time as that puck just kept fighting. Tries to throw a pass over to Patton, and somehow Patton gets a hold of it from Kramer. Patton, nice move. Patton, he shoots, he scores! So great answer.
He was getting hooked too. He still fought through that and got it, buried it.
Huge goal. He's going to throw it across the crease. Tried to hit Kramer. Ames is going to have it. They're going to break it out. Swally.
Oh, we got it.
Oh, look out as a shot goes towards Liston. Rebound opportunity.
Nice save,
and Evan with could be the save of the game. Kramer now with the puck. Kramer tied up. Kramer drops it off to Watkins. Watkins holds. He score! So Kramer with the goal, and his Blues take a 4-2 lead as Watkins positionings. Good move by Sitter. Sitter another toe drag. Sitter somehow stays with it. Habercorn with the puck. Habercorn gets nailed. Shot goes in. He scores! So Tyler Oswald with a whole lot of